Hey there, geeks! Adam coming at you with another edition of Comic Card Crazy. We're continuing our Spider-Man run, looking into those 90s cards featuring Marvel's icon. And this time around, we have a special set. We're going a little bit earlier than we have been in the 90s. From 1992, Spider-Man 2 30th anniversary cards, okay? And this is by Comic Images. Comic Images, they were very early to the game of comic book trading cards. They did a lot of the image sets and things like that. But early to the game doesn't mean the best, you know? Like, they would basically just pull panels and covers and things. And the printing wasn't always the best. I'm curious to see what's going on here, because it does say that there are Prism cards to be found inside, which is cool. We do have a second pack. I just want to mention that. We're going to be opening one here on YouTube. The other one is going to be opened up in an extended version of the video for our patrons at patreon.com/wizardscomics. $5 a month. They've been getting a ton of exclusive videos this month, I will tell you that. So if that is something you're interested in, then certainly go on over there and check it out for yourself. Become an official geek. This set of cards is cool, though. Again, this 30th anniversary of Spider-Man was a pretty big deal. It was at a huge moment, right? 1990, 1991 had been very big for Spider-Man. And you might recall these covers as well. So this was the 30th anniversary as well. You know, there were multiples. You know, there was a blue, there was a green, there's all sorts of hologram covers that we were all super excited about back in the day. So that, just imagine, you know, kids buying these comics, buying these cards. Maybe it was you. Let's find out what's inside. All right, so here we are with our pack of Spider-Man 2 30th anniversary trading cards by Comic Images. Tells here we got 10 cards per pack, and we can look for our special Prism cards. Gotta love that Spidey with his birthday cake. That is a very fun graphic. On the back, it is always hard to read these very shiny chrome packages. But we do have, it says here, the dramatic history of Spider-Man from his first appearance to his latest. The 90 card set features artwork from a roster of some of Marvel's all-time great artists. As a special plus, 6 Super Prism cards will be randomly packed within. This will be numbers 7 through 12. To complement the first 6 Prism cards in the Spider-Man the McFarlane era series. So yeah, so this was a sequel series. That's why we have the 2 on there. But let's get into this. I'm excited to see these cards. I have to admit, I actually saw a bunch of these in a vending machine years ago. I was picking up a bunch of Marvel cards. I passed these up because they look cheap, and I just went instead with the Marvel Series 3. But check this out. So we're starting out with Mysterio. So this is kind of what I was saying about Comic Images, is that they just kind of grab random, you know, comic panels and use that. But this will tell you a little bit about it. Now let's see this note, you know, this special fun fact. Quentin Beck's first appearance was in Amazing Spider-Man #2 as a bogus alien under the disguise of the Tinkerer. Ooh, that is a fun fact. All right, speaking of those early days, here's the Vulture right here. Definitely some Ditko art we're looking at. The coloring on these cards was always a little strange to me. But let's check out the fun fact here. Note, the first photographs Peter sold to J.J. Jameson displayed the first battle of Spider-Man against the Vulture. Yeah, makes sense. I mean, he was there right at the beginning. Ooh, now speaking of McFarlane, so here we got some Hydro Man action. This is kind of cool. Let's see what we learn. Hydro Man is one of those characters that I feel like, did he come around before? Was he invented during the McFarlane era? One of you geeks will have to tell me here. Now, we don't get like a fun fact here. This is literally just breaking down what he's all about. While lowering a generator into the ocean, crewman Morris Bench was accidentally knocked overboard by Spider-Man, who was trying to snare a wild electrical cable that had snapped. Exposed to the energy conversion process, Bench's cellular structure was altered. Oh, okay, so there's his origin. I did not know about that. Hydro Man is one of those characters I was just like, interesting enough, but not anybody I wanted to pursue all his appearances. So there we got Spidey webbing up a goon of some sort. What are they telling us here? Oh, just specifically about his web fluid. The web fluid is a shear thinning liquid whose exact formula is not explained by Parker, yes, but it seems to be related to nylon. Yes, indeed, and it said it disappears after 2 hours. All right, we got more Vulture here. Okay, so now this looks like a later Vulture appearance. I don't think they credit the artists anywhere on here, which is a shame. But yes, we have the elderly inventor named Adrian Toomes. It's a great name. Of course, Michael Keaton made him not so elderly. Ooh, speaking of some of these classic villains, I don't know which way it's supposed to go. I think it's this. That's a pretty good Hobgoblin there. Very intense with those explosions in the background. What are they going to tell us? Discovering the hidden lair of the late Norman Osborn in a deserted Queen's warehouse, the intruder pilfered the Green Goblin's equipment, adapting it to his own needs. Now, are they telling us? Blah, blah, blah. Nope, they're not telling us which Hobgoblin this is, right? They're not telling us what the story is there. All right, again, early days with the Scorpion. This look was never great, right? Just the mask I always thought on the Scorpion was a little lackluster. But still, yeah, see, look, that's kind of an interesting Mac, Gargan, or McDonald. I actually did not know that Mac was short for McDonald. So there you go. Oh, we also get Black Cat here, Felicia Hardy. Always an interesting supporting player in the life of Spider-Man. And there we go at the bottom here. As a present, the Black Cat made a black costume out of the cloth for Spider-Man, which he later wore. Okay, so is that where he got it during the McFarlane era? It was a gift from Black Cat, or was it during the 80s after he got rid of the symbiote? Somebody will have to clarify that one for me too. I actually remember this card, so I'm wondering if I did get a pack of these like for free somewhere at some point, because I remember this Molten Man image, or maybe I've just seen it somewhere else. But yeah, Molten Man, fun fact on our side, he was the first ever Toy Fair magazine exclusive figure that you could mail away for. But note, the day Spider-Man defeated the Molten Man was the same day he was graduated from high school. What a present. And we should say also, Molten Man is featured because he's a part of the Osborn family. There's all sorts of stuff going on there. All right, finally here, what a way to end it, right? Venom, Spider-Man, Todd McFarlane, right? I mean, this is just one of the classic images. Speaking of Toy Fair magazine, it was later recreated by Custom Action Figures on the cover of one of their specials, the very earliest appearances. Now that looks like an Eric Larson Venom on the back there. But yeah, pretty cool pack. All right, let's see which was our favorite. Well, happy anniversary, Spidey. Wish we could have been celebrating a little bit more about a Prism card, but, you know, you hope for the best. You don't always get what you want. At least we got the holograms on those 30th anniversary covers, guaranteed. But yeah, so going through this set, I gotta say, like, I do remember having a few of these back in the day, but there's definitely a reason I didn't try to collect the whole set, right? It's the coloring's kind of weird. It pops a little bit more, but at the same time, the art, it just doesn't, it was always so much better to get the original art, like on the Marvel cards, you know, that were put out by, Impel, that becomes Skybox, that becomes all these other, companies altogether. But I just want to say that for me, as I look through all those images, I mean, it's really, really hard to beat this McFarlane Venom Spider-Man. I mean, it's so iconic. We've seen it reprinted so many different things on the covers of trades, like I said, on Toy Fair magazine. I mean, it's one of those covers that is just undeniably cool. So that's definitely my winner for that pack. But what is going to be my winner for the second pack? Well, that's the question. You got to go over to patreon.com/Wizards Comics, see what we open up there. Maybe the second pack is a Prism card. The mystery remains. But thank you so much for checking out this video here on YouTube. Stay subscribed. We have more to come. I will tell you, we also do haul videos where we get lots of fun things like for our archives here. And we have a network of people that are always trying to hook us up. They see Wizard stuff out in the wild and they contact us, and we have a shipment on the way, so you won't want to miss that. There's going to be a lot of cool things, comics and figures and other items that you're going to want to see. So make sure also that you connect with us on social media. We're at Wizards Comics on all the socials. On Instagram, it's at Wizards_comics. And of course, we also want you just to listen to the podcast. If you want to hear the excitement, the passion, the fun of old comics, we bring on a lot of great guests, and we talk about every issue of Wizard Magazine right now. We are in the year 2002. There was a lot of fun stuff happening then. So in the meantime, just see what we have to offer, sample it for yourself, but we will be back soon. And until next time, keep your books bagged and boarded.